This is Beast, and I don't know what I just did. Alright, well, if it actually puts me into the game, I need to get back out. Because I didn't show you the actual adjustments. Okay. That I did. So I am able to get 150s. I do not have PvP mode on, well, PvE mode on. All this. Taming speed all the way up. And that's everything in general. Advanced. Here, I'll go all the way up so you guys can actually see. But for everyone who ends up joining and asking, I'm just going to send them at the beginning. But no check marks through those. Need that actually up a tad. If you want your resources to come back quicker after you mine them, have this as low as you feel like having it. Mine's down all the way, which means they come back pretty damn quick. But I have the day as to the left as I can, and then the night all the way to the right as I can, because the further to the left this is and the further to the right that is will determine how long each day versus night is. Having it like this, that means, well, having these two like this, that means it won't become nighttime. Nighttime is a nuisance, at least right now, until I actually plan on having nighttime creatures. It's going to stay like this. Wild dinos are default. I haven't changed any of that. Tame dinos, I originally had this at the 2.8 as well, but I brought it down because, and same thing with the damage. I try to keep it about 1.3, 1.4 for the damage and the health. It's pretty much the natural where it fell, because it would win here or here. So it's a decent halfway marker, but everything else is the 2.8, so I don't have to worry about it. The player is strictly 2.8 the entire way. Experience, I feel like you should get more experience from killing in the first place, which is why I brought it up to the 2.8, but everything else is default. The looting from the crates is as high as I can get them. So, yeah. But that's that. I have no restrictions on engrams. I think you have to advance or ascend for what the game calls it to get stuff like that. So, yeah. But that's that. Definitely have that. Doesn't matter if you try or not for the admin password, you literally never guess it. And no, it's not like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or something like that. Or password 1, 2, 3, or password 1, password 0, or anything like that. I would say Scout's Honor, but I've never been in the Scouts, so it wouldn't apply. God, you can tell I'm... Hey! I don't actually have to go back. I could actually stay here and level. Putting 1 level into that. Dude, it was originally a 130. Do you really think you're going to be able to kill it? Good luck with that. That'll hatch 1 less I have to create later for when I die again. Because this game is very good at making you die. I think the rest would be going into stamina. I do want a 150. Pretty much anything that's here, I would love to have as a 150. Oh, 125. That explains why it was taking so long. I'm glad that that was not a 150 though. Pretty much just tamed it when I left, so seriously. Hey, bird, why don't you not do that? I do need it to follow, actually, so it's not a horrible thing. And why can't you use your shield when you have a pike? but with how high this one is, but not being perfect, it's probably going to be focused on damage. Probably a thing of stamina here and there. So you got a 110 Carno male and a 50. I did have a level 100 at one time. But getting a high level Raptor or high level Sabertooth, RG, or anything like that, I wouldn't mind. Although for now on, here, well, for Sabers, it would be like 100 or above. 120 or above. Just to... That one actually looks really nice. 75. Not high enough though. Actually, everything else is going to stamina because that's 8,000%. Weight and stamina. Probably 50-50 from now on. Oh, alpha. There. That was easy. Majority of the weight for that will go away because of the prime meat will turn to spoiled meat. think it's about time to go. Well, I do need to stop and get a lot of obsidian, because I need to start making more polymer, and I'm not worrying about the raid armor anymore. If I worry about anything, it's going to be metal armor. Although... tempting. Yeah, but taming his Titanosaur is pretty much useless. Because, like, seriously. And is there even that much room in the smithy for that much stuff? And, like, it has to fill up, like, damn near every single space. Yeah, so I brought my foot back and pulled out my headphone cord. But within a couple videos, suggest what I should use for the one lava cave. I will take suggestions. Notice I said suggestions and not demands. And you don't need to try to persuade me or anything like that. Everyone has their own thing as well, so keep that in mind. Just because you suggest it doesn't mean I'm going to abide by it. Female. I can get them other places. Although, I do want the chitin off that. Where is it? Where'd it go? Fall down the mountain. Or am I just blind? Oh, no, I'm just blind. Later on I would actually go through. Oh, I got the 10% thing, so I could guesstimate the actual how much there are. Not going to right now, but I could. That orange one looks nice. It's level 75. I mean, it's not horrible. That orange one. It's very annoying. do need to build something near the winter area. This way, actually. But I do need to build something near the winter area so I can actually tame some of these guys. Well, dire wolves, not these. Hyenas. Hyenas... I need to build something on the mountain. I did that on purpose, by the way. Just straining my stamina while I have him. And he's only at level 60. I would love to get a hyena. Bless me.
If it was an Alpha Rex, it might be an issue, but it's not. Yeah, hyena, you really should not fuck it. I see 184. Up? Maybe. Down? No. Let's say. Better follow my ass. Don't follow my ass so much you're gonna like it. It's a weird shaped rock structure. It almost makes me think that there's going to be a tunnel. Almost. Not worth it. Oh, it's supposed to be money. Sad face. Adjust myself a little bit. I was actually aiming for the little guy, to be honest. It does look really cool, though. Ooh, Alpha. Mufasa. Ooh, say it again. Mufasa. Say it again. If I recall correctly, it might have been here. It might have been spam. Might. It is a Bronto. Level 31. It's worth killing. I can't get any more prime meat because I'm black weighted, which means I've reached my limit of slots. So, Alpha, curious. Although it is an alpha, not the alpha. Ooh, that is an alpha. My alpha. All that prime meat. As far as I know, I should be able to go here because they don't have a lot of tall trees. Well, thick trees where the one things can climb up. Tudun. I think it's Tudun. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, but it's that place I am not flying through. I would much rather not lose this 130. There's 130 right here. Yeah, 130 RG. Mine. I just want to kill it. Actually, if I recall correctly, there is a trophy for reaching the very top. So, I won't do that very quickly. I'm swimming in. Yes.
Watch him for a couple minutes while I let the big dogs out. He's super excited and wants to play right now.
What? 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 What do you want? What do you want? Little puppy breath. What? What? What do you want? Huh? What do you want? Huh? What do you want? What do you want? Tell me, what do you want? What? 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 Please stop licking my mic. Pretty one. What? What? Shh. Oh, I found your spot, didn't I? I found your spot. That's my cord. Stop chewing on my cord. No cords. No cords. Shh, 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 shh. What? What? Yeah. Roll over. Sorry, I'm distracted with the puppy. What? Want to say something? Want to say something to me? You got an issue with me? Shit, I still haven't done that, have I? What? Oh, wrong button. Well, not wrong button, but wrong one. Well, what? Actually, I was right. I was wrong. That I was right. Well, I was right. That was wrong. There we go. I know you're not taking that tone with me. I know you're not taking that tone with me. Are you having fun licking me?
Oh, you're brave, dog. Are you having fun licking me? What do you want? I can get more. You're so adorable. You know that, right? You're adorable. You're adorable. You're adorable. You're adorable, little punk. Adorable.
Isn't he adorable?
No.
He hates it. Remember when Blake used to hate it when I did this? He does too.
Are you trying to get away from the mean bully?
You going with me? You staying with him?
Shh. Shh.
No, you going with me? Or you staying with him? No, you going with me? Or you staying with him?
Unless you're writer, crafted items and wait, what? Is it like the opposite of this fabricator or something? This wouldn't. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of making that. Excuse me. Yeah, although doing this is not horrible, it's still one polymer per arrow. Well, one polymer, one cementing paste, not counting what's already in the polymer. So, yeah. No, because if you actually know about game sharing, that means I will not be able to play it. So, no. Probably should look some stuff up before you actually ask random people live streaming if you can game share. Because game sharing will only work, like, although yeah, you can play the game, but that means you would have to have my primary account. And I will not be able to play it, because only the primary player can actually use it. I know there's nothing in here. I don't know why I went in here. Do you really think I don't know what I'm talking about? Yeah, no. I have people who I used to game share with, and ever since they did that, like, yeah. No thanks. And even then, I would only be able to do it up to one person, and I'm already have people who have my account already. I have no idea what you're talking about there. No, Josh, I cannot game share. I have actual real life friends who who I did game share with, but ever since they changed that where you can't really game share anymore, like he just has my account for spare purposes. And you might as well not even call me your bro because I don't know you. Okay, now where was I? I need to craft more narc arrows. What's left on the bird though? Don't care about you, don't care about you. Please don't call me your bro. I don't know you. Like, we literally, like, if you try to do this, it will kick me off and I will not be able to play. And I will not be a very happy camper. So no, I am not game sharing with you. Game sharing no longer works. I know exactly why they did it too. They're getting tired of people doing it. Because it was originally created for those who have multiple systems, and so they didn't have to buy the game for multiple systems. That's why they originally had it. But people were abusing it and doing stuff like game sharing, and they took it off. So now, although yes, you can have your account on multiple systems, you can't game share. You have to have a primary account, and that's where all your downloads and stuff like that come into play. Because you can only have it downloaded to one system. And by the way, to all my viewers who watch this at a later time, you can thank Josh. I am now starting up rules about asking to game share, asking about what my thing is, and it's going to be on my actual thing, not in my videos, but it will be on other stuff, my actual well, my account. So if you have questions about my stats and stuff like that, I will immediately send you to my account, not my actual account, but where you can see all your subscribers and shit like that. And you can look it up for yourself. I'm getting tired of people being lazy and just asking and stuff like that. There's a reason why at the start of the video, I showed you all my stats. Because I was planning on doing that throughout the entire thing. But I will send people to this video and tell them to look up the first 5 minutes if they have questions, and if it updates, I will send them to a new video. It probably won't be today or tomorrow. I work all day tomorrow. But once I have time, I'm doing it. Because I'm getting sick and tired of people asking me is it official or some stupid shit like that. I'm getting sick and tired of it. It's annoying to constantly being asked that. And it's also annoying where, like, never ever go on someone's stream and ask, hey, can you game share a certain game with me? Because their answer, unless they're retarded, is going to be no. Because they're giving out private information. And I can almost guarantee you that the Josh person is going to be a little kid. Because an adult would actually have a job and get it for him or herself, not ask other people for it. And no, I'm not taking my frustration out on you guys. It is just very annoying. And rude and disrespectful to the actual person streaming, because they have to interrupt their stream from an annoying little kid. Who apparently doesn't know manners. Which is a really big issue nowadays. Because a lot of adults are scared that they're going to be sued for child abuse if they hit their kids. To discipline their kids. So they don't do it, and the kids grow up to be spoiled little brats because they get whatever they want because of their parents being afraid of going under the books as a child abuser or neglect. If there are welts on his or her ass, if it's on the ass, it is not abuse. If it's like across the back, across the face, on the arms, or on the legs, that's a different story. That is abuse. But if it's on the ass, which is the traditional place, at least in America, then it is not abuse. It is discipline. And don't get me wrong, I hate abuse. And I don't like rape. And I don't like the false accusations, if I can ever talk, about rape. And just because a girl's wearing slutty clothes does not mean she is asking for it. She may be a slut, but it doesn't mean she's asking for sex from you. And it goes the other way around for girls to guys as well, because guys can be raped. Because if guys don't want the sex, it's also rape. It's not a one-way street, it is a two-way street. Rape is bad, no matter who it comes from. And molesting children is rape. There is a certain age where it is, although it's still frowned upon, if you have the parents' permission, then it's okay. But I'm pretty sure that actual line is around 15 to obviously 18. But I don't know for certain. And I think that mostly depends on your actual location for that as well. Because there's certain locations where you have to be 18 in order to have sex legally. It's similar to drinking, where depending on where you are, you're fine drinking at like 18, 19, or 20. Same thing with going into strip clubs. There are places where, like, technically going into strip clubs, you can do it at 18, unless they have a bar. If they have a bar, you have to be 21 because of the bar purpose. Which is kind of a misconception that people believe, because people believe that you have to be 21 in order to go into a strip club. No, it's 21 because most strip clubs will have bars, because guys are looking for a good time and they're more likely to spend more money if they're drunk. So businesses like strip clubs know this, so in order for their employees to be tipped more, they have a bar. And it's also why there's a such thing as beer nuts, and that's usually a term from beer people, because the beer nuts are salty, which makes people want to drink more so they can eat more, which means they're spending more money at that place. And it's also why they have why some places have like spicy food, because beer is a same thing with milk. Beer and milk, they often most beer and milk, they will extinguish the spiciness of food. I just noticed that I'm kind of still in my angry voice, which I shouldn't be. Yeah, if I didn't spend so much to actually craft this shit. Speaking of which, It's not sat. It's sad. And when I say tools, it's going to be better than the primitive. No default. Saddles, I don't give a shit though. Not counting spears, because spears are... I don't think there is a better thing for the spears and torches. Wrong chest. I do need like 2 mammoths for those saddles. Alright, so it seems to be a 1-to-1 ratio. Alright.
Okay, you need to play with him some more. He's about to tear me up. He put one of his teeth in my sore on my finger. Yeah, get Justin.
What? Leave my feet alone! Little punk. I'll play with you in a minute. Probably. Where's my boots? Look at the settings at the beginning. The first 5 minutes will explain everything.
What? What?
Oh, there's my boots. What? What do you want? What do you want?
What? What?
I really need to get this actually. Was it 280 fiber? Alright. Fiber, hide, and metal. Okay. Hey, that's not for you. Don't tug on my cord. Thank you. Stop tugging on my cord, you little brat. Okay, so I need more metal. I have more pelts, but it's a start. Actually, it looks really nice.
What?
I know.
What? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Har, har.
I know. She should have taken you with you. Well, you with her. It's like this should be here, this should be there, this should be there. It's pretty much this needs to be here and everything else needs to be moved out. Are you having fun being a little twerp? Hmm? I'll be right back, guys. Okay, now, what am I doing? Yeah, I might get another one of these. Well, I do plan on it. I need a couple forges. I got 4 forges for right now. Where's my phone? Probably gonna have to build them one at a time. Maybe 2. Okay, calculator. So, 160 fiber. If it wasn't for it being odd, then I would. Flint. And I was right the first time. $260 hide.
Mm.
And we'll eventually get 8. Maybe. Probably not. But now I can actually bring my flyers who bring metal directly up there. Speaking of which... I need to fill up those containers. Okay. Okay. Thanks for knocking me off, bird. That not cool. Another like 200 metal. Yeah, I need to go down like the way and fill all these up one by one. I really hate working. I hate mornings. I don't mind the afternoon. I just hate mornings. Actually, how's my farms doing? They're getting down to the last one. So I need to fill those up with thatch. And pump that guy full of stem berries. Yummy.
I have a lot of carnivores over here. Yeah, I think this guy actually started to take damage because no food. Yeah, because I think that's like a cycle. Because, like, he wouldn't eat, well, he couldn't eat, so he was taking damage. And then he slowly took more damage, which caused to get more food. So once it is in there, the food that he gets goes to his health, which is making him hungrier. And once the food goes out again, he's going to be losing health and food. Well, food and then health. So I do need to keep that pretty supplied. Because I got a lot of carnivores over here, and I need to get some fish for these guys. Although they do eat regular meat, but they prefer fish. They're both feeding off the trough, which is probably going to be that one. But I can put fish in that one, this one, and the one over there because of the crocodiles. Because I'm pretty sure they prefer fish. Yeah, but I think a good thing to actually do is to have... Well, I can't get on a Dillo. Because I could have this raptor be the center guy. Because, like, I can make them all follow this guy. Someone renamed one of my animals. Yeah, but doing it like this, they will always follow this raptor. So if I'm on this raptor, I will have a little army. This guy's damage doesn't even have to be high. Because all these guys are all mate boasted. Because I got both males and females in here. Because that's a female and that's a male. So, rather if they're all, well, say if that's the only female and all the other ones are male, which I can say it's not right there. But, okay, well, say that's the only male and all the others are female. That's fine, because that's just more eggs, first of all. But, second of all, oh, there's another male. There's another male. Yeah, I know there's 11, but I'm not seeing which one's which. Yeah, but wherever I'm on this guy, all these guys will follow. Excuse me. See, I really don't want to do too much. Unless this guy is just going to be my base. Which I might actually do that. This one might just be my base, and then I will replace the female one here. Is that female or is that male? Yeah. I'll replace this female with a better one. Fuck. I was attempting to jump on the house, but... yeah. Man, it looks like all you have to do is like step on it and it'll die. So, how do you feel about being the queen of all 11 of these dildos? Yeah, honestly, I think, like, dildos themselves should not get a pack bonus. Well, they should. But, because dildos often, like, to our knowledge, at least my knowledge, dildos often run in packs. Usually 3 to 4. Raptors often run in packs, usually about 5 to 7, I think. So both of these guys really should get into pack bonuses. Because these guys are very advanced for being dinosaurs. Because these guys actually have quite a bit of good communication. And, like, they communicate a lot with their toes. Those two big talus toes. Yeah. And all, like, depending on what they do here, and they actually like caw like that, it will vary on what they're talking about. I'm really wondering where that flamethrower. These guys are mammals, so they don't lay eggs. But I do have a male female, which was a pain in the ass to get. It's a very slow process to make jerky. It's annoying more than anything. I have quite a few of the different eggs. I know that's doing great on fuel. Like I said. Yeah, but I had, like, my serious question is, can this one generator power the entire island? Like, in other words, can this one generator, like, send infinite current through the cords, and those cords be able to go throughout the entire island, and this one generator from where I am go all the way to Carno Island and power stuff there, if I have a cord long enough? Or would the cords, all the cords have to be powered, well, have to be in the same, like, in a loaded chunk? And let's say if it's in this area, could I have like 1,000 lights, or 10,000, 20,000, like a lot of lights? Although I would never do that. But would this one generator be able to power all those lights? Phew. I don't know. And if this gets low health, will these lights, like, start flickering? Tired of seeing a naked body on my floor. Oh, here. Okay, so normal armor. Helmets. This helmet has 120 durability. This helmet has 120 durability. But supposedly this one's better. Why is that? Like, the armor is 115. The armor on here is 110. Well, no, it's just 100. So, out of the difficulties it is making this armor, let's go to chest piece, actually. 115 armor. 100 armor. Actually, you can see it right across this thing. So all this armor is 100, while all this armor is 115. Their durability is 120 versus 120, which is the same. So the durability in itself, crafted normally, primitive, why are the durabilities the same? And why is it only 15 difference in it? Because it, like, what's the thing for this? To make it, smithing. So, make it in smithy. This one, at least. It just takes fiber, hide, and metal. Pretty easy to get, even the metal. Because you just have to go to a mountain, mine it up, and then smelt it, which is what I'm doing. Just out of this one furnace, I can probably already make an entire set. Just with the 93. Obviously, adding the but hide and what was it? Fiber and hide, fiber hide metal, fiber hide metal, fiber hide metal, fiber hide metal. So all of it is fiber hide metal. But yet to make that particular armor, it takes fiber, hide, polymer, and silica pearls. So the fiber and hide is pretty much the same. The real difference is the polymer and silica pearls. Silica pearls is pretty easy to get if where I am, because there is a underwater cave, and I can go in, get a bunch of silica pearls, get out. I can have a couple hundred. But the polymer is made from cementing paste and what else? Metal? No. Cementing paste and obsidian. Obsidian, again, you can just go to the mountain. I mean, the material itself can be easy to get. It's a bit of a nuisance. Now, given that cementing paste you can find in beaver dams, assuming that you can find them. They were a little bit more on the trigger side. But, like, seriously, Riot armor, it has 120 durability. Why? That should be at least 300. Why have the same durability as metal? That's what I don't understand. Why have the same durability? And only 15, added 15 for the damn armor bonus. Well, armor. I mean, they need to make it so if you have a set of it, like if you have a set of it, it should provide even more armor and even more durability. If you have a complete a full set of any type of armor, whether if it be hide, metal, or chitin, fur, like. It should have a higher durability. It should have a higher armor. It should have a higher hypo and hyper thermic insulation. If you have a complete set. Now, given each set is a little different, rather if it's better on hypo or hyper. So, yeah, it should just depend. Yeah, made it. But yeah. Don't make raid armor. Raid armor is way too expensive. Because to make the cementing paste, you have to have chitin / keratin, so one or the other, or both, and stone to make the cementing paste, which the chitin and keratin can be tricky to get, especially if you're by yourself, because you got a couple ways to get it. Caving is probably one of the best options, and the best cave I would think would probably be the Carno Island, at least the ones I've been to already. But I've been over here. There is a cave. There is a cave about right there, and there's a cave there that Those are the 3 caves I've been to. There's also a underwater cave about right... It's like right about there. It's 89.8, or yeah, 80, yeah, it's like 89.8, and I think it's 29.8 or something like that is where the entrance is, pretty much. This one I can't really tell you because I didn't have my GPS. But roughly 70, roughly roughly 70 going this way. This line right here with the 70, this line going all the way across, it's about 70. It's hard to miss. Like, it's kind of like in a horseshoe area. And, yeah. Like, it's in a horseshoe clearance, like, it's built inside of a cliff, primarily going down. That is the lava one. I would suggest having probably a raptor. Probably a raptor or a saber, or any type of jumping. A jumping is very handy, but not one that jumps too far. The Carno Island, there is... This crosshair is actually going to be better. But this little island, it's like right off the coast on, like, right about there, give or take. The actual entrance is pointed towards this very little island up on the top right of the Carno Island. And then there... That's really annoying. But yeah. They're right about here. There's an entrance. The entrance is kind of like what looks to be a hill coming from this direction to this direction. It looks pretty close to a hill, like, and if you are coming from about this direction going up, can't really do it very well, but pretty much from here going up to about here, you will be able to see the entrance. I actually have a bed right outside of it. I need to get 2 bunk beds to put outside. Same thing with over here. I need to put 2 bunk beds. 2 bunk beds here. Basically, wherever there's a cave, like a ground cave, I need to put 2 bunk beds there. Because there's going to be one over here too. Although the thing I don't like about this one is I put the beds too far into the cave, so whenever I spawn in it, I have to load out, and it's a tad annoying. And watch out for this area. Like, definitely watch out. This area is brutal. Yeah, the snow biome. Yeah, but I have a majority of the map discovered. And when I move, I plan on probably going maybe here. I really want to check the water in this place and this place, see how deep it is. But I am really thinking about going here. I'm keeping this base where I am. Like, I'm keeping this place. But it's not going to be my primary area. I'm going to have chests, all these filled with resources when I leave. Like, all the actual resource chests. So far up to here, all of these are going to be completely full. So for those people, once I'm able to leave this area, this generator is going to be full of gas turned off. This is probably going to have an entire stack of gas for those people who want to use it. All of these are coming with me though, except for the duplicates. I'll keep the higher ones, and then the lower ones be here. So like that one would be staying. The majority of the duplicates I'm throwing away right now, though. So yeah. And I do apologize if I complain a lot. It's not my intention to start up a live stream and to complain. In this case, like, I was having issue with the raid armor because like it's so tricky to fucking craft. Because if you look at the ingredients, just to make these, it is 70 polymer each for these two. Now given the rest is cheaper, that one's 50, not too cheap. 25, 30. I think that should be 30 and that should be 25. Oh well. But with the difficulties of making polymer, because you have to turn this on and make the polymer, which in itself, gas can be tricky to get, because like you have to kill animals to get hide, which if you have a Carno, it's not too hard. Because, like, killing animals is easy. Because you can kill dodos to get hide. But the main issue is the oil. But even where I'm at, oil is easy to get. I'll show you. Because I can go right down here and just collect like some here and there. That's an oil node, that's an oil node, that's an oil node, that's an oil node. And just by going around those 4, I will be able to get as much oil as I need. Because oil's not hard to get. And I need a feeding trough probably about right here for these guys. So I need to make another feeding trough real quick. So that's 4 feeding troughs. And honestly, I need to move my Spinos over there. And my Crocs. Because these guys like fish. Well, these girls. No, they're girls, right? Yeah, girls. And did I? Oh yeah, I never did get another saddle. Yeah, but I think putting like a feeding trough like right there would not be bad. What's it take to make a feeding trough? So fiber, metal, well, fiber, thatch, wood, metal. Fiber, thatch, wood, metal. Fiber, thatch, wood, metal. Hello. Apparently I need to take a trip and get more metal. Now where in the hell did I put my bird? There he is. Or she. My bad. I'll run and get more metal. Can't stay up too much longer. I gotta work in the morning. Like, damn near all day. I hate doubles. I hate doubles. I work from fucking 11 to 8. And since my car is broke down, I have to do it in my mom's piece of shit truck. Which I don't even know if I have registered. So the manager and I, well, the manager in charge and I will have to double check. Plugging my phone. The one good thing about the fucking PS3, at least that I can get a fucking headset that is wireless. That was like my fucking favorite part about the PS3. And with the fucking PS4 headsets, a majority of them are wired. It's annoying. Even the damn fucking earpiece that I had that I ended up getting for Melissa, that was still wired to the fucking controller. Why?
here. I'll also get some crystal up here. Excuse me. I'll probably get another couple things. Yeah, but you see what I mean about the... I'm coming back quick. What do the rare mushrooms do? Okay, I'm getting like this thing of metal and then we can go. If I had a rubber band, I'll just fly it there with it. Yeah, but I really don't know why they made it so we can't upgrade the RG and the Pteranodon speed. It's one thing if it's like a official server, and then it's another thing if it's a thing similar to mine where it's either player oriented or a non-official server. I really want this game on the PC, but that won't be for a while. I'm not quite over encumbered yet. Getting close. Yeah, but flying this fucking slow is ridiculous.